Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to Learning Life and Loving Rhea Scanners. Hello, welcome to Tommy's Top 5 Tips on this summer about either if you guys are planning to go to first a new destination, second, if you guys are planning to take your first ever cruise this summer, or if you guys are planning to go to Los Angeles, California. So, if you guys are ready, because I am, let's get this video started. Now, just to let you guys know, you guys might see a little bit of JoJo's World. And if we take a look at my computer right here, you guys probably see that I got my flight radar up. Well, this flight radar is a really good app to have, okay? So if we click on this one right here, which is the United States feeds, and we look and we check out like the Florida feeds, I was looking at those this morning and there was quite a bit few of interesting radio feeds that has came through on the Rhea skeener, which I want to talk about. So, so while I've been in Lawrence County, I kind of took a little bit of a break of like listening to like the local feeds out of there because there is like not that many feeds that you guys can listen to out of that area, which I think is really kind of crazy because I would imagine everybody goes on down and if I turn you guys around back over to me, so the first tip is that I recommend you guys do your research. So let's just say you guys are wanting to listen to like let's just say you guys are wanting to listen to Wayne County, Michigan's radio feed, okay? So we see on here that they do quite a bit of an interesting radio feed. So they got these Ford Executive Security feeds, which we see that the Ford Executive Security uses P25. That right there is true because all their radios are kind of not the same. Because sometimes security might use P25, sometimes stuff like that may change. So if I show you guys this GM system, they got the Spring Hill manufacturing, which they got staging production, they got body, they got point, they got the Orion's assembly plant, which is uh, near Lake Oron. They got the Detroit and Hamrack, which we see that they got team leaders, they got plant security, all that. So if we go on down to the Bowling Green, Kentucky, we see that they got like Bowling Green operations, they got Bowling Green security operations and electronics materials. So pretty much that's like what all their radio traffic sounds like. If you guys go to that, like listen to that system. Now this one right here, this is the Henry Ford Village. So they got these radio frequencies right here. But if we go back, we click on recreation and activities, we go on down to the Henry Ford Museum. They got security primary, they got tour operations, they got operations and security, which this one right here is the Edison Institute, which they got security and operations. So Detroit has their own MGM Grand, which they got these radio frequencies right here. So security A uses DMR. All these are simplex ones except for these two down here. So if we keep on going down, we got like security operations channel 1, channel 2. We got hotel operations, we got housekeeping. Now, what's interesting on this system right here, which I honestly think I understand why they switched over to DMR and didn't put their color codes in, is because they're trying to figure out people that uses their color codes there. So we keep on going down to like the Detroit Lions football one, which we got Ford Field Gate Security right here, which they use color code 10. Now, if we go on up, we look at like, we go to, I'm waiting to show you guys an interesting organization, but I can't think of it right now. Ooh, now I did. Hold on. If I go here to Louisiana, we go here to Orleans. This area, I got to tell you guys something. Whenever I went to this area and listened to this radio communication right here, this radio communication, I got to tell you guys something. It was some busy stuff, okay? So they got the New Orleans Fire Department paging. What's that right there is for like their fire department, for like their EMS. Now, if we go on down to like so if we go on up, we click on businesses and we look for like hotels. We got all of these hotels, but they're forgetting one. Now, if you guys don't see that on there, you guys got to look over here. Now, if we keep on going down, they got P&O Ports, Louisiana. So if we go on back, we click on the Orleans Trunk Radio Systems. We go to the Port of New Orleans. This right here, this is the stuff that you guys would be listening to, like, let's just say, for instance, New Orleans Lead Patrol, that will tell you guys about, like, what's going on with their stuff down there. So this one's right here for their local casino. They got casino logistics, they got operations, they got slot machines, housekeeping, valet parking, but they use all of these codes right here, all these frequencies. So if we go on back, we click on another one, which is the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. You see that all these use 900 millibytes, which that's okay, but we got to remember something whenever we're listening to this. We got to remember, if we're ever going to listen to this, it's to keep our radios shut down whenever you guys go through like TSA or something like that. Here's the Coast Guard right here. This radio skeener system, you guys can listen to their cruise ships, which is on skeener time, which I'll show that in another video if you guys keep on watching my channel. So like right here, this is the New Orleans International Airport, which they got American Airlines Dispatch, Operations, Atlanta Rio. They got United, US Airways, they got TSA, they got Airport Grounds. Now, let's just say, for instance, you guys are wanting to listen to their TSA radio frequencies. They're at that place. So that means what you guys would have to do is go here, then go to their federal government, and then go to right here, the Board of Special Operations. You see that all these are like for New Orleans, Dominic, Venice. This dispatch is always encrypted. These two are always encrypted. So I don't recommend none of you guys listen to that. So let's just say, for instance, you guys listen to New Orleans too, but you guys see that that's encrypted. The thing is, you do not listen to encrypted communication, or you guys will hear more encrypted radio traffic than it could ever be. So let's just say, for instance, you are listening to. I'm going to do one more for you. Depending, 11 minutes we are. So if I go on back here, so if we go here and we go to Broadmoor Resort, which is right here, the Broadmoor Hotel. So we see that they got bakery, they got all these all the way down to housekeeping. That right there is pretty much it. Now, now some other advice I recommend you guys do. Make sure you guys are listening to your right radio skeener frequency in your right different places. So I hope you guys have a great day, and you too. I will see you guys back here tomorrow.